Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. I don't have any idea what's in here, but this was sent to me, moved forward by Everyday Minimalist. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Everyday Minimalist. Make sure and subscribe. He told me that he was sending something, I just can't remember what the heck it was. So I'm going to share it with you guys like I usually do. I'll also leave a link in the description if it's something that I am able to link. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Let's find out what the heck we got here. My guess is it's a new design, as it usually is. Okay, good. There's a note. So give me a sec here. We'll just put that right there, and you can take a look at it. Or fast forward. I'm sure that's what the majority of you do. The Goul. Oh, yeah. Oh. This is Null knives. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Always happy. If you're not familiar with Null knives, here, hold on. Make sure, this will be in the description, but make sure you're following Null knives. Probably one of the coolest designers out there right now. Boy, I think I do remember seeing a picture of this. Let's see. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. All right. So we have, oh, look how we've done this in the style. Well, the most recent knife that I've taken a look at that has this nested lock that looks very similar is actually the Shirogorov Stellar. Now, it's not the first knife to have this implemented exactly this way, but that's just what it makes me think of because it's fresh in my mind. Woo! Okay, cool. So something that's really fun about Null knife designs is that they always have an enormous amount of personality. And I'm not saying that nobody's ever done this profile before. They have, but it's very designy, right? It's not like we have implemented a minimalist rectangle-shaped handle for maximum ergonomic mediocrity. I'm sorry, I don't even know where I'm going with that, but I see the same type of stuff over and over and over again, and when it's, like you could reduce this to a knife-shaped handle, all right, or a clip point blade, but the cool thing is we have elements like the fuller running out into the swedge, which is really nice, and then the contrasting satin finishes on the flats with the sort of darker concrete finish. I mean, that's what I'm going to call it, right? But it's just more of like an acidy, like a dark tumbling. Same thing with the handle, but we have some nice milling lines here that go out to the chamfered edges. Very cool. We have a backspacer with a little fuller in it, and we have a lanyard hole. I love it when I see lanyard holes like this because it's like I always say, we do not need the lanyard hole in the handle. We can have it back here. This is very interesting. I wonder how much, I'd be interested to find out if Null is inspired by Shirogorov because the pocket clip is also something that makes me think of Shirogorov like on the S90V, right? The action is ridiculously smooth, absolutely ridiculously smooth. Do we have... Oh, S90V, that's a nice detail. So we have a front flipper, and you can also use the fuller, right? Now, this is a 3-finger handle, and it has to be, I'm certain that it's on purpose, right? Not my favorite thing to have my pinky sliding off of the end, but that's a very subjective thing, right? I mean, that's something that I don't personally love, but it doesn't bother everybody. Let's read about this here real quick. Introducing the Goul, our first dedicated front flipper and first inset liner lock. Goul has been in development for the past 2 years, undergoing a series of revisions to create a detailed and dialed-in folder fit for your pocket. This exceptional pocket knife blends practicality with precision, offering a reliable and, bonus, incredibly handsome solution for your everyday carry needs. That's a nice way of writing that out. Although smaller in stature, Goul represents a full package folder pack with features lending to excellent ergonomics, and I got a little bit of beef with excellent ergonomics there, but it's good for 3 fingers, but I want that 4 finger. I mean, I know it's all done on purpose, right? So again, it's very subjective. That's just me being nitpicky. Paired with a tough S90V, high flat ground blade, and 3D contoured scales. They are contoured. I should have pointed that out. That's correct. They definitely are. Etc., etc., etc. March 7th, 2024 at 8 p.m. EST. Pre-orders allow us to increase our overall volume and provide you with the best chance at scoring your desired configuration. So we actually have a few different configurations here. Remember that date right there. That's when they're going to be available, and I'm obviously going to try and get this video up before that day happens. So here are your different options here. Frosted satin with rubbed flats, blasted purple, bead blast, blasted gold. There's actually a few different, so they're all coming in at anywhere from $325 to $345. I wonder who the OEM is for this. I get the some call it Kaizen CQ. Okay, I don't know who the OEM is. If Null Knives wants to clarify who the OEM is, maybe I'm just missing it down in the comments, but you can clarify. This is cool. I think that some color would do it really good for sure. My favorite part about this, my absolute favorite part, is not just the fact that it is an inset liner, but do we also have a, hold on. Where's my stupid flashlight? There it is. All right. Yeah, that's a titanium inset liner. Should be noted. Big titanium inset liner. Obviously, what the purpose of that, the size of that would be surface contact, right? But the reason that I like how this is done is not only does it look nice, but it also creates for an enormous amount of room to catch your thumb while you're disengaging it. This is about as comfortable as you could possibly ask for. The Stellar does it well. Another good example of something that's similar would be like the Sharp by Design Evo Typhoon, how we use the lock bar insert itself to stick past the frame. This is something that I wish was implemented on so many knives. This little detail. Number one, it's great that it's inset because there's nothing exposed over here. No matter how hard you squeeze it, you're not smashing that into the tang of the blade. And you also don't have to worry about where your fingers are putting pressure on this side because you can't put pressure on the lock bar itself. You're putting pressure on the frame, right? So it doesn't mess with you while you're trying to deploy it, which is really important in this case because your only two options are the fuller and the front flipper. But yeah, this is a really, really nice detail. And the fact that it's titanium, it's unnecessary, but the fact that it is titanium should be noted, right? Contoured titanium, full titanium backspacer, milled clip, titanium inset liner, very smooth, and M390. Those are all factors that are going to go into the final cost there. Really cool, really nice, and unmistakably a Null knife, right? Really, really cool design. My only nitpick is just a personal thing. This is a personal thing. It's not like a universal, a universally justified critique. I just don't love knives that I can't get a full grip on. But I'll be fair, as far as 3-finger grip knives go, this is pretty comfortable, right? I feel like my pinky doesn't know exactly what to do with itself. But this is cool. So yeah, pre-orders coming up. That's going to be it. You'll get a full review of this knife a few weeks down the road, but the unboxing, which is what we're doing today, that's going to be pretty much it. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.